Good afternoon, FSClub. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to FS Daily News. Happy Thursday, only one more day to the start of the weekend. Today in news, we got an update on the progress for the John Deere 1023E from Tactical Farmer. Plus, Sid Modding has some news on his Claas Lexion series. And that testing list is finally back and there is 34 mods on that list. Remember, before we get to that news, make sure to hit that like button, smack that sub button, and ring that bell. Roll that intro and let's go.
Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out. Just
Welcome back. Okay, so let's get to that first piece of news for today, and that is from Mac Trucker 921. Of course, he's trying to make the ultimate baling pack, but it did get delayed a bit because he just can't leave it alone. He keeps trying to make it better and better. What has he added to this? He's actually added a 3-point hinge adapter to the square baler too. Now you can tow the Kuhn SW4014 behind the baler and wrap as you bale, making silage, making a one-step operation. He's also added auto bale dropping to the SW4014, so no more needing to repeatedly press the Y button or of course the triangle on PlayStation while you're wrapping. And as you guys can see from this picture right here, he still has a little bit more work to do. He has to route the hoses and such, but it is now in game minus that small detail. So it should be coming out pretty soon. I'm hoping before Christmas, but probably at the earliest, it'll probably be coming out in 2023. Because I believe Giants have maybe about 13 more days until they go on vacation. Okay, then the next piece of news on the list for today we have is from Poor Boy Modding. I think he's like in the news every single day. Anyways, this is about Wilhelmina update. He has actually decided to add crude oil to the forest version of his map. So he's decided to take a water tank and make it a crude oil placeable so it could be used wherever you like on the forest version. Also, he's got the wood dryer placeable done and can be used on both maps as well. He'll be adding it on the 22 version too. He thinks he is done with this one, so he'll be sending it off to his testers later on today. Okay, now the next piece of news is actually about a map that just came out yesterday, the Ohio map, Ohio Richlands from Julian F. Modding. He has already reported, he's already got some bugs he has to squash on that map. He said, some bugs have been found on Ohio Richlands so far, but no errors, warnings, crashes, so overall really nothing game breaking. Means he's going to be collecting the small bugs and errors that are reported further and then do an update after some time. He doesn't want to have to do too many updates because that would always mean you have to create a new save game. Definitely on his list so far, he has to fix the flying objects. Field and farm prices are too high. You shouldn't be able to use properties you don't own, including animals, and bugs that go with that, like selling it without owning. Map border goes through one of his meadows in the western part of the map. Collisions of tents on the campground that only appear during specific seasons, adding an animal dealer that also buys straw, hay, etc. at the co-op, adding a sleep triggers, which he actually forgot about those, and making more of a forestry area buyable. Let me know what you guys actually think about this map if you guys are playing on it right now. Also, there's been some people that's been complaining that you can't actually demolish, any of the buildings or anything on it. Well, yeah, this to say about it. Demolishing the whole farm will not be integrated because that is nearly impossible to do for him. Buildings that can be demolished are loaded onto the game separately as placeable objects that are linked to the map through an XML file. Overall, it would be too much work to all source them all out. And of course, the decoration in the building still wouldn't go with them. So he would have to have the exact same deco options doubled in different i3D files of placeables that are then loaded onto the map, increasing the file size dramatically and decreasing the performance and so on. So he is not planning on adding it so you guys can delete any of the farm buildings. I like it the way it looks. Okay, now the next piece of news is a pretty quick one. This is about the lizard grain containers we've been talking about all week from Hispano Modding. Well, anyways, the grain tanks are completely finished. They are pinning the necessary adjustments to the loader and the trailers. And then later on today, it will actually be showing off more images and all the features that's going to be included with that. So that should be in tomorrow's news video. Okay, and then we finally have an update from the Tactical Farmer on his John Deere 1023E. So the cab, as you can see, is progressing nicely. He needs to work on finishing up the front and rear glass sections and then pretty much done with the cab. Then to finish the backhoe and then the snowplow finishing touches and almost done with all the blender work. The box blade is completely done in Blender and is now ready for the Giants editor. Next week, he'll be actually doing everything he can to try to get it in game. So it's getting closer and closer. I'm pretty much expecting this to come out hopefully next year. And then now on to the last piece of news for today, which is from Sid modding. His Lexion 600 series and the Lexion 700 series combines are already almost finished. So what do we have to choose from? 4 grain tanks, depending on the engine versions, 4 pipes, joystick newer and older type, numbering, filter covers, many other options after that, which this is also supposed to have the North American colors too, you know, the orange and I believe it's white. So I can't wait to finally see that available for all platforms. And also with that, there's supposed to be 4 different types of tracks. So that right there, guys, is all the regular news for today. We did get a few new mods today, but not really any notable mods that I'm actually going to point out in this video. Okay, but anyways, we did get a testing list, so that is actually pretty good. We actually have a testing list that has 34 mods in testing on that list. So of course, let's go over them real quick. Let's see, of course, the PC ones does not mean that they're only going to be for PC, just means that they're in the PC side of testing. So some notable ones we have on here, we have, let's see, the custom production sawmill. We have the John Deere 7XX0 series. A few lizards right there. New Bartleshagen, old grain mill, Spruce Sick prefab, Steiger's ST Series 3, and that is about it on the PC side. Now on console side, we have a few on there. We have a furniture store, we have liquid storage, TLX 2020 series. The mods we'll be testing is 135, and current wait time is only 3 working days. So right now, guys, we are getting closer and closer to when Giants goes on vacation. And I'm betting when they finally go on vacation, when they come back, that number of mods waiting to be tested is going to be a lot more. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think that number will be when they actually get back. Well, right there was all the news and the testing list for today. Not bad for a Thursday. Only one more day, guys. One more day. So tomorrow we should see the last testing list for the week and the last new mods for the week. Unless, of course, some are scheduled for Saturday. Remember, all the links to the news and the tested list are linked in the description. Also, keep in mind that the mods and maps never have a release date unless it is scheduled. Don't forget to smash that like button if you did enjoy this video. Also, don't forget to hit that sub button to stay up to date with everything that's going on in Farming Simulator. And make sure the notification bell is on so you don't miss any of the videos here on the channel. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.